Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? We got to finish the season strong.
Definitely. Start rolling. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, here to share the good news that I'm the best player at my position in the NBA.
Is that official?
Not yet. Not yet, but I'm going to prove it. Out of Bounds is taking you under the hood for a special 6-game video series where I'll be going up against the NBA's best players at my position.
And what we'll be seeing during these 6 games?
What it's like to compete at the highest level of competition. The pre-game prep, the games themselves, the aftermath, and everything in between. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. You've heard me say it time and time again, and you can see it all go down coming soon on Out of Bounds. MP, out.
illegal adjustments. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest public security.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Rudy Gobert.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Jared McCain, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Portis in at the power forward position. And for the Kings, we've got Bruce Ellis, Ja Morant, he's out there with MP. It's Clifford at the 3. And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's still all about winning games. He's not saying you should play hero ball. His point is that it helps your team when you're playing better than the guy in front of you. That'll be the focus for him tonight. Should make for a fun contest.
Morant against Mathurin. We're so happy to celebrate New Year's Day with NBA action. Hoping everyone got enough sleep last night. Greg, I know you did, but Happy New Year nonetheless.
And I know you didn't make it to the ball drop either, Kevin, especially since you had to prep for this game. Now, hopefully these players had the same mindset.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, yeah, I was able to talk to Sacramento's head coach. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back over to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And here is Portis, following the three-pointer by MP.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And so, MV will bring it up for Sacramento. 6-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Clippers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Pass to Clifford. Back to MP. Morant kicks to MP. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. MP's got 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Portis, the pass to Leonard. Here's Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, Gobert loves to be tested near the hoop.
Back to MP. Morant finds MP. And the Kings another 3.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Outside Mathurin. And he dunks it down.
Oh, emphatic. And good to see Mathurin getting aggressive and finishing there with some force.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to McCain. No good on the triple. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one following a loss to the Celtics.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
McCain's shot is off. And MP with the basket on the assist by Buzelis. He's got 17.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Portis sets the pick for Leonard. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Leonard against MP. And here's Leonard. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston. It's stolen by Buzelis. A 3 from MP. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. MP has been leading the charge for Sacramento. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, check in for Hansen. MP out there with John Morant. And there's Monk, and it's Farrell. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The 3 from Morant.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Charlotte just played phenomenal. He scored 68 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Garland. His last outing, he had 18 points. Leonard on the wing. Over Monk. Leonard draws the double. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. And the Clippers miss again. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Kings moving the ball around. A 3 from MP. And again, Sacramento with the 3.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Garland kicks to Leonard. Back to Garland. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Garland's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight.
Pass to Leonard. Lets it go from 14. Yep, it counts.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Timeout called by the Kings. Balls checked in for Sacramento. Bruce Ellis comes in from Malik Monk. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Jared McCain.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Pass to McCain. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant with the steal. Pass to MP. And the officials call a traveling violation.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Clippers trail by 4. Gobert with a screen on MP. Inside. And the rejection by MP.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
In the corner, it's McCain. No good from outside. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Kings ahead, up by 4. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
36.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharpshooting continues. New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
So for the Clippers right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Gobert is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Mathurin in at the shooting guard position.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To the wing right side. McCain gets a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Pass to McCain. Back to Leonard. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
LA ball.
We're out halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Take a look at the Kings. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Clippers. Not really any threat right now as their record's showing a lot more losses.
And checking out Sacramento, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs. That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. He's one of the standouts over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Morant kicks to MP. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Kings. It's McCain on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Mr. Gobert. Clippers moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mathurin's got 11 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Sacramento leading by 4. MP, that's for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. MP's got 43 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Mathurin with the ball. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. And it's Morant with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Back to MP. MP nails the triple.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Pass to Leonard. Back to McCain. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Out to Morant. MP fires from way outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist in the game. Clippers trail by 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Mathurin. Back to Portis to stop the run. Rebounded by Hall. Hall's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And with the success they...
And good! There's another.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take a listen now to Coach Toronto.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man.
Deciding to change it up. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Jacks up a 3 and got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Clippers trail by 19. They've got MP. He's out there with Morant, and it's Hall in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Buzelis with the ball. Picked up by Portis. A nice shot by MP.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Leonard. Back to McCain. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Good.
Well, given how tall and lengthy Gobert is, it makes sense why he looks to score inside. Nice bucket there.
A 3 from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Morant against McCain. Right side, Mathurin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Kings leading now by 23. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis.
The 3 from MP. good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of talent.
Looking to end the run, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now, Garland. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was...
Every defense needs a fear factor. You blocked a few shots tonight and dissuaded more from being attempted.
I don't think it's something one guy has to take on by himself. With all the switching teams do, a shot blocker may not be as intimidating as someone who can guard multiple positions at multiple levels. Whatever it takes to get stops, that's what I'm doing.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
Of course.
Kevin, over to you.
Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest outfit, security guard, or arena staff member. We want your
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. We'll watch the Washington Wizards as they go up against the Sacramento Kings. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Anthony Davis.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Ja Morant is out there with MP. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Hall in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Wizards, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Trae Young. Alexander Sarr out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Hart in at the 4. And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hart from long range. And the Wizards with another 3.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
From deep, MP. And another Sacramento 3. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Brian Keith and I were able to chat. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And Coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's Washington with the ball. Following that last 3-pointer by Sacramento. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 11 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. The Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. From deep, MP. And the Kings with another 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Hart. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Hall. The Kings leading. Pass to Morant. Back to MP. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. 18 points for him.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Hart from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. 1:36 left to play in the first. Left side Morant. From downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
12 straight points off 3s. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Johnson. And there's the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Rebound by Sacramento. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
50 seconds left to play in the first. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen. Now the Kings in transition. Ball's going up the court. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Wizards trail by 8. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Johnson. To end the run. Washington again can't hit. And here's MP from outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Outside Koulibaly. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento, knocking down 3 after 3. Checked in for George. Sacramento leading by 11. Davis out there with Whitmore. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And John Moran has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep dunking no matter what. Just a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
MP outside for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Wizards trail by 14. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Coulibaly. Off the mark there with a 3.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
From deep, MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Whitmore. There's the 3. Rebounded by Farrell.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs, and the other was lottery bound. Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Shots good by Sarr.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Sacramento leading by 15. Pass to Clifford. From deep, MP hits the 3-pointer. MP's got 33 points.
Testing the limits of his range. MP with the absolute missile.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Washington making some changes. George, he's checked in for Sarr. Johnson comes in for Coulibaly. And it's Trae Young in for Carrington. Sacramento also making some changes. Hall comes in for Farrell. And Buzelis is subbed in for Murray. Pass to Johnson. The Wizards with another miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to MP. From deep. Good. And the setup by Moran. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Whitmore. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Kings. Hall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, some gritty stuff there by MP. Now, he knew he was going to get hit.
It's his first trip to the line. Washington making some changes. Sarr's checked in for Davis, and Hart subbed in for George.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. On target from range. Johnson's got 14 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And the basket by MP.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Up top, Young, pounded by Morant. Outside, Johnson. Three-pointer. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
A dominating first half of play, and so far, it hasn't been close. Kings ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime.
Instead of rebounding, they're just watching. So annoying.
Yeah, we thought this might be a weak spot for them. But come on, man. You got to compete.
Now let's go ahead and recognize the... That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Taking a look at the Kings, we've got Buzelis. Ja Morant is out there with MP, and it's Clifford in at the three. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
MP, the pass to Morant. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Johnson. The Wizards trail by 18. Here's Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. And here's MP. And he's got 41 now. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. MP's got 44.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trae Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Morant, the pass to Hall, kicks it out to MP. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Outside Johnson. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Young from long range. The Kings lead by 19. MP, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk!
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Outside Johnson. Right side Hart. Outside Young. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Coulibaly, who's checked in for Washington. Hawkins is checked in for Sacramento. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Kings, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Sarr misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Buzelis laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Back to Young. Jacks up a three. Fires in the triple. Young's got 11 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Washington.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Johnson. Back to Sarr. Pass to Young. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. The Kings lead by 17. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Hart. From deep, MP. Another bucket. Wow.
I mean, how many times have we seen him fill it up this season? It seems like he's scoring 50 every night.
That gives him the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. What a milestone. Outside Johnson. The rebound by Hall. Hall's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. He can't get it to go. And here comes the break. Here's Young. Here's Sarr. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Sacramento, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Davis, Trae Young out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's George in at power forward. That's the group for 1.
Credit the assist to Substitution on the court.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Kicks it out to MP. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 53 points.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Young, the pass to Sarr. Johnson against Morant. Got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 13 in the second half.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Now MP. Pass to Morant. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
To the middle. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Clifford can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Young inside, covered by MP. Count it.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Sacramento leading by 20. Back to MP. A deep 3. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 59 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Pass to Sarr. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
MP finds Morant. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 18 points for Ja Morant.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Inside, Morant, the pass to Hall. And here's MP from outside. And the Kings with another three.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
MP finds Morant. Back to MP. Takes a three. And it's good. He hits another one. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Now here's Whitmore. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout.
Game time, bring the pain time.
An enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, or interrupt playing, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word KINGS along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Our next souvenir night is quickly approaching. Rally's How Day. Come on out to the game and leave with your very own Sacramento Kings tap. Saxon's got a couple right now. Looking great, buddy. It's not.
Greetings Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment here now to see the numbers for MP.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Monroe is out there with Avdia. Then there's Donovan Clingan. Then it's White, and it's Henderson in at the point. And for Sacramento, they've got John Morant. He's out there with MP. It's Clifford at the 3 slot. And talk about competitive spirit. MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP is taking his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Henderson kicks to Avdia. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer's right on target. MP's got 9. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to White. White setting the pick for Henderson. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Kings.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Yeah, the with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Pritchard. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Kamare. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Sharp missing. Kings leading now by 8. A 3 from MP. Excellent defense there from Henderson. Pritchard with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Henderson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Last outing for Sacramento, they won that game against the Clippers.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
35 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Sharp, the pass to Henderson. Launches a three. Rebounded by Hall. Sacramento leading by 9. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. No good on the three. Morant against Richard. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by MP.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And so it's MP making things happen for Sacramento. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We come back. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Morant kicks to MP. Pass to Clifford. Morant outside. The three from MP. Rebounded by Kamare.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Toumani Camara is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Pritchard in at the one spot. Kings leading now by 10. A three from MP. Oh, a long three from MP.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Pritchard passes to Avdia. Sharp on the wing. To the inside. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first points in this one.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Morant dishes to MP. A three ball. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pritchard. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in. The offensive rebound. Here's Kamara. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. Number one, the Kings.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Hall's checked in for Farrell. And Buzelis subbed in for Murray. To the paint, here's Henderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Kings forward, DeMar DeRozan, clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Kevin, back to you.
They're plenty talented. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Down low. Pass to Hall. And another three for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Henderson, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Pass to Henderson. Three-pointer. Henderson with another miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's White, and White slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Henderson. To the middle. To cut it to single digits, but it's off target. That'll do it for the first half. Kings lead by 11. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Kings.
I love how...
And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
We've got Buzelis. MP out there with John Morant. It's Clifford at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Morant with it, Clingan defending. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Henderson throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And that one drops for him.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now, here's Avdia. He's got 5, just 4 to shoot. Nifty move. And it's MV with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Boy, MP, great feel for the game, and also unselfish.
Henderson outside. Here's the 3. Clifford pulls it in. Clifford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sacramento moving it around. And here's MP for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Inside. Off the run. And it's Clingan with the jam.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Morant kicks to MP. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 1:53 left to play in the third. Henderson, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the inside. Buzelis' shot is good. Buzelis has got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
White setting the pick for Henderson. Outside, Avdia. A three-pointer off the mark. Kings leading now by 21. Here's Clifford. And he banks in the layup. Clifford's got his first basket of the night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
And the key is attacking before the defense gets set.
Pass to Avdia. Henderson for three. Here's Klingon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Clark, he's checked in for Monroe. Toumani Camara comes in for Avdia. Clark's checked in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Henderson. Good! Another from three. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hands it from downtown. He has 5.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Clark, a screen on Morant.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting. And there may not be a lot of... Both teams making substitutions here. Timeout, Kings.
Once again, fans, that was your down at 1-6 Crew Dance Team.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And that one's fed by Henderson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson is out there with Derek White. Then it's Avdia. Then there's Klingon, and it's Monroe in at the power forward position. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Avdia. Monroe looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. Doesn't get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Driving the lane. MP fires. And there's the three.
MP looking solid from there.
They trail by 18. Henderson with it. Now defended by MP. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Here's Hall. Klingon covering. That shot no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Sacramento leading by 18. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. for the Kings.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And once they polish off this one, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. Monroe, the pass to White. Puts it right back up and in. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. MP connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Henderson with it. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved